Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Love and Matters of the Heart reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to use the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay. We're also going to use, I have to read this every single time. It almost wronged my brain. The Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Okay. And that's what it looks like in the back. I just kind of put these up there in case you like these decks, the pictures, and the messages resonate for you in general. Then you can get yourself a deck. And these are called Postcards from Spirit. These are kind of nice if you want to just do like a daily reading for yourself. You don't even have to know how to, read anything or interpret anything. And there's no extra book and there's nothing extra. It's just pull a card and you've got your message right here. I love them. Okay, so doing 9 placements for this reading. Some of the placements, when I usually don't pull cards. I let the cards flip out. Okay, so some of the placements have more than one card come out. In the first position, I have past. In the second, present. In the third, we have future. Okay. Then we go down to the second line and we look at lessons learned. In the center of the entire reading is wisdom gained, extremely important. And then we, in the third position on the second line, we're looking at how to move forward using wisdom gained from experience. And then on camera, I'm going to choose what to let go of, who or what to let go of. Okay. And in the second position, we'll look at who or what to focus on. And in the third, who or what is coming in or highest possible outcome. Then I will pull from these 2 decks. Okay. So, Sagittarius. I feel like I'm like running like this. Okay. Wonder if you are too. Let's just jump into it. I have to say that the air signs really, well, it was Aries and y'all, have a lot of sword energy, which is mental energy, and verbal, I suppose. But it's not the easiest energy to deal with. Leo had a remarkable reading, I thought, but also there was a huge component of working through the verbal and mental energies that might be keeping them stuck. So let's dive into what's going on with you, Saggy. All right. 2 of Staves. Now this is Wands, okay, fire energy. It looks like in the past you have been considering where you want to move next. This could be an actual move. It could be where you want to create or where you want to take or place or put or communicate or how you want to set out something that you've already created into the world. Okay. You may actually have already put something out there in the world that may be like across the seas, if you will, right? So it's not necessarily in your vicinity, but you put something out there. And it could just be that you just put something out there that you've created, you're trying to manifest something, you put it out there, into the universe. At the very least, you have been contemplating it seriously, right? Okay. In the present, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. And pull these apart so you can kind of see the storyline, or what maybe I'm thinking. It looks to me like a truth has come to light, or you're waiting for something to come to light. You may be feeling, because of this truth, either that it's already pierced your heart, or that you're waiting or needing it. You may be feeling stuck. You may be feeling that you can't really move in the direction that you want to. You may be feeling that there's something about this truth, this enlightenment, that is limiting you, holding you back, preventing you from moving forward. Maybe from, this is sort of like movement energy, right? Fire and wands. And maybe you believe, because something has come to light, that you can no longer move in that direction. Okay. Now, I call this card the card of limiting beliefs. Shoulds, woulds, musts, have tos, right? Minimizing, maximizing, catastrophizing. All of that, stuff. They are thought processes that keep us stuck, okay? And they're thoughts that can be changed. There's no real gate or fence or anything around her, right? That she couldn't just get up and walk away. None of them hit her. None of them pierced her. None of them are enclosing around her. The thing about thoughts and limiting beliefs, if you will, also known as cognitive distortions, is that they're not just like spontaneous in your head. Those things have been planted in you. They're part of your path and your journey, and quite frankly, part of your healing. If you choose to, my dog's back here. I don't know what he's doing, sniffing at something. If you choose to confront those, if you choose to reframe them, if you choose to look at what keeps you stuck, these thoughts that keep you stuck, or in fear, or despair, or depression, you could heal. You could get up. You can even take all those arrows, pack them in your little bag, and, go claim your own land, go claim your own space. I'm wondering if the Queen of Swords is going to come out later. Because the Queen of Swords energy, she's been here and she's cut herself free. Because she doesn't play that anymore. She has her truth. She's confronted all of those, voices in her head. She's no longer bound. She has her own truth. So it'd be interesting to see if that comes up for you. But right now, at present, it looks like you may be feeling a little stuck, a little bit limited. In the future, we have trust. We have following your impulse, following your heart, following your bliss, allowing something to lead you, spirit to lead you, to guide you to, lead you out of that inferno in the background. This is something that you don't, you don't take this opportunity or new fresh start or new beginning or walk lightly, right? I mean, that would be foolish to move impulsively. But if you're feeling pulled or called into something, towards something, maybe whatever this is, looks like, this may be just calling for you to trust, to get out of your head, all the mental stuff, and to trust in new beginnings, to have faith. Okay. Lessons learned. Well, now we're looking at the Two of Swords. I always say that the Two of Swords, or the Three of Swords, is the Two of Swords with the truth piercing through the heart. Because in the Two of Swords, this person, this energy doesn't want to deal with something, doesn't want to know, doesn't, it's kind of like in denial, or if I just don't acknowledge it, it can't hurt me. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to address it. I don't have to make a choice. I don't have to do anything. So I'm just going to sit here and close my eyes to it and hope it goes away. Alternatively, it can be a need to shut out all the mental chatter and get clear with that small, quiet voice inside that can lead you to help you to make a difficult choice. This is about a difficult choice, okay? It's not like, what's for dinner tonight? This is a big dilemma. And one of the biggest causes of anxiety is the freedom to choose. Why? Because if I'm free to choose, then I'm the creator of my destiny. And what if I make a mistake? What if I'm wrong? And it's all on me. So huge decisions, right, can be very scary, create a lot of anxiety, especially if you have these limiting beliefs that you should know, you must do, everyone else does, all of those things. And it becomes like really scary. Like, is it okay to do, be, who, what, where, when, why I want to? Okay. So that's a lesson learned. Along with, okay, so we've got two twos together, okay? Looks like a choice for movement, to create, to go, to do what you want to do. Okay, and this does seem that it's around house, home, wealth, legacy. It could be like family legacies, like your extended kind of family. I think it's about, being able to make choices around, your legacy and what you want to build and what is important to you and what your castle and legacy will be. And what's your view? Like, I don't know, I just get the sense that this person wants to go somewhere And when I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing like this gate opens up and it's just like, wow, look at that view. It's like, is it okay from my view and my perspective? Is it okay for me to act with my view and my perspective and my vision to build what I want, where I want, how I want? I think I already said that. Okay. And you know how difficult it can be to make choices, and how stuck we can get from not making choices, because you know eventually the truth will rise up and bite us in the bow tie, right? Okay. Wisdom gained. 5 of Cups and 6 of Swords. So similar to some of the other readings. I can't even tell you. And I've done other readings since and shuffled a bazillion times, and it's what it is, right? We're not alone. These energies that are moving around in the cosmos, they do impact us and affect us, and many times in very similar ways. Now, your story and the major characters and players are going to be different, but, you know, pretty similar. Okay, so what do we have here? This is wisdom gained. Here's the truth, heartbreaking truth, or waiting for the truth. Potentially, and I would say waiting is probably not your friend. Probably keeping you stuck. But the wisdom is, look, if I can accept the truth, if I can accept, clearly he's sad. This person is sad. There's a loss. He's grieving. There's 3 cups that are spilled over or knocked over. Is there anything coming out of them? Yeah, they're spilled. There's still some stuff spilling out. Okay? They're not empty cups spilled out. They're cups that are still pouring out what was in there. Cups are about the emotions, the heart. But if I can accept that this has happened, and I can allow myself to grieve, wear my little cloak of grief, but inside there, what I see is the color magenta. And the color magenta for me is about trust. It's this. If I can deal through grief, then I can heal. If I will feel, then I will heal. If I allow myself to accept there is a loss, then when I'm ready, I will turn around and I will pick up these 2 cups and I will go back to my home. Home is where the heart is. I will go back and I will prepare for what comes next. Or who? Okay. And 6 of Swords is like the coming into calmer waters energy. Okay. So I feel like this, allowing yourself to accept the loss of something, will provide you, can provide you with more stability. And it's the non-acceptance of loss that keeps us up in our heads, spinning, you know, what if, anxiety, overthinking, thinking that thinking is doing something and thinking isn't doing anything. It's just creating anxiety and strife and trying to gain control over another. but it may be that, moving into acceptance will give you the, I don't know why I'm saying comfort and solace, but will kind of stabilize if you've had some like rocky, sailing. See? It's kind of turbulent. The lightning is up in the sky. Some stormy passage. You can get into this little kind of calmer space. And nobody stays there, but you're moving into a calmer place. And that's the wisdom, the serenity prayer. It's called serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the wisdom to, the courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. Serenity. Okay. And then how to move forward using the wisdom gained through experience. Okay. New opportunities. New opportunity coming to plant that seed or that dream wherever you want, to take the new voyage, journey, adventure. It's a new beginning. And there's vines. I didn't look very closely at this, but I am now. Okay, so I can't tell. At first I thought that this thing behind here, I thought that looks like the Wheel of Fortune, but I think it's a gate. Anywho, it's a new opportunity. And it's all surrounded by vines, proliferous growing. This coin will spread out across the land and grow and manifest what you want. 1 to 10. New beginning. Expansion. Opportunity for expansion. Opportunity. Here's your castle. Or did you leave this castle to go out, move forward? Maybe you're leaving your family, whatever that means. Or maybe not. Maybe this is your new opportunity to go and create all of this and all this stability in the mountains, right? An ending. Oh yeah, see, it's the gate. It is the gate. It's this gate. An ending is a new beginning. An ending is a new beginning. A new beginning starts the growth towards this, and then you will start again. Okay? So it's not, all is not lost. Some needs to be grieved. All is not lost. Okay. But look at how far you've come, the lessons that you've learned. What roots, what strengthens you, what still holds meaning and value, purpose to you throughout your journey, throughout your path. That you can use as fertilizer, as miracle grow. And what, if anything, do you have to leave behind? Do you need to be reminded of your strength? Do you need to be reminded of how far you have come? Do you need to be reminded of of what it is that you really want to grow. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, right in your reading. I'm getting, must not have enough magnesium in my system right now. I start spasming. It's not good. Okay. Okay. So remind yourself how far you've come, what you've grown in the past, and that there's nothing that can prevent you. You might be feeling, yes, that you have to start all over, or at least, yeah, you might feel that way. But you know what? I think you've been here before. You've been here before. Bottom of the deck is death and transformation, okay? Things end so that new things can begin. Okay? All right. So my hands are spasming out. You know, I'm going to pause this and go take some magnesium. I'll be right back. This just... Okay. Now, by the way, magnesium and B-complex is really good for stress. Okay? So if you are feeling stressed, you might consider looking at your supplements or your levels, I should say. Okay. So this is what to leave behind, and who or what to leave behind? Okay. Well, we got the World card. And we got Prince of Arrows, which is much like the Knight of Swords energy. Okay. So I would say rushing in too quickly could be a potential, something to leave behind. Let me look here. Rushing in too quickly to start something new. See this little ship in the background? If you're thinking about moving or traveling or starting all over, which this is the World card. It's an ending and it's the beginning. I mean, I think action is it's okay, but you don't want to go like so fast to try to escape the pain that's necessary for you to go through. The grieving, the reflection, the intention setting. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to rush into something just as you're getting out of something, or just as something is ending. You don't want to move to the very next thing. Now, this is who or what to leave behind. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Coins, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Very Capricornian. An elevated, earth sign. Business. It could be you in the earth energy, like the idea that you have of you as a business person. Different, it's a general reading. I don't know. but the World card is very Saturnian. Saturn rules Capricorn. This guy at the bottom of the deck is very Capricornian. So Capricornians, I always think of like they're big shoulders, you know? Like, well, this is how it should be. This is how it has to be. So watch for moving too quickly, okay? Just leave that behind, or leave behind anything or anyone that's making you feel stuck or that you can't move. I mean, you can move. Just don't do it. So don't act impulsively is what I want to say. Okay, and I already said what I wanted to say. I'm repeating myself at this point. Okay, oh, no. Nope, that was a big mess. Okay, so who or what, I'm going to look at who or what to focus on. Sag, sorry about that. The cards always come out. Even if I put them back in, they always come out. The ones that are supposed to, so never fear. See? Can't make a mistake. Isn't it funny how sometimes, like, quote and mistakes can be the best thing you ever do? Okay, who or what the Sagittarius need to focus on? Who or what to focus on right now for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Look like a good card. Who or what to focus on? Oh, that is so interesting, you know, because I said, didn't I, before I started this reading, like, I feel like you're in a hurry, right? I felt like really pressured. Wisdom. This would be like the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is also your ability to, one, like, trust in the trust in the mystery, trust in the magic, trust in the unseen, trust in what you don't know yet, trust in your ability to connect with all of that, and to also allow some things that you will never know or understand to be revealed along your journey. Trust that you are a wise, guide, that you have the ability to use your story and your journey and your experiences to I don't know why I'm saying save yourself, but I guess I'm saying that because she saved herself, you know, from this. Who the heck is this? I can't say their names. Here, I'll put them up there and you can read them. Okay. But she was able to, like, tell this old guy stories or teach him, and it saved her life instead of just being like the, I don't know the whole story, but sort of being a disposable chick, let's just say. So she was wise beyond her years, and she used that wisdom to save her. So if maybe that's something that you're going to utilize, your story here, right? Your path, your journey. So focus on that. Focus maybe on the reframing, reframing that everything that you've gone through has created, a wise self that understands the journey. Sometimes we make mistakes, but it's all part of the path. It's all part of, how we learn about ourselves, about life. Okay, and who or what is coming in, and or what is the highest possible outcome for Sagittarius? Whew. Okay, Princess of Arrows. And Three of Coins. Strength. Okay, who or what is coming in? Well, Princess of Arrows, this says Psyche here, okay, which to me is soul. This would be like the Page of Swords, which is, it's kind of like whispers in the wind. It's kind of like gossipy. It's like communication. It's, for me, she looks like she's lightly moving. How do I want to say this? Lightly moving, gently moving, following her inclinations and her truth, creating safety and stability in her life. But she's also, this is the Three of Pentacles, which is like collaborating. So it may be in something about you working, creating something with others, writing, speaking, becoming lighter with regards to your journey. It still may require you to have, courage and strength. It still may require you to, it may raise you up to be a leader in some way. Strength. This is 8. This is a path. Yeah, may require you to really integrate some of the more beastly, if you will, shadow, untamed, tamed, however you want to call it. May require you to do some shadow work. May require you to integrate some of the more masculine with some of the more feminine pieces of you. Could be that, so here's a feminine and a masculine together. Looking forward together. Oh, Sag, look at you in the background. You all, horsey you. Wild and free. Right? Yeah, so like kind of integrating some of that more impulsive side of you. Interesting. Okay. So collaborating with someone, again, reframing your story, telling your story, writing about your story, transforming the energy from heavy, scary to light, transformative. I mean, look at all those butterflies. Okay. almost like she pulls the arrow out of her heart of pain, right? She just pulls it out. And says, no. This is not going to limit me. This is not going to keep me stuck. This is not going to, keep me down. No. I will use this to fly. I will use this to fly. The truth will set you free. Right? You will allow the truth to be there. Okay, let's get a message from Psychic Tarot for the heart. Let's get one more message for Sagittarius. What else? I need to know. Heart chakra. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. These feel heavy. I feel like right now you probably feel heavy. Just trust, okay? Trust. I see this is all heavy on here, but moving into the future, it's much lighter. Wow, these are landing like bricks. Thank you. Yeah, so feeling alone. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Allow yourself to imagine coming up in a big, huge intention setting. New moon in Aquarius is on the 11th. Yes, is on the 11th. And what we sort of focus on, you might want to see where Aquarius is in your chart, which house. Set your intentions, but whatever it is that we're focusing on, that we're working on, that we're really desirous, following our passion, this is the new moon to be really clear with what do we want, what do I choose? What do I want from my heart space that I can manifest and grow? Not fantasies, not delusions, but what would I be willing to put in the practical steps, the effort, work on every single day? Or, what would I be willing to work on to turn dreams into a reality? It's not going to come down in a puffy cloud. What do I want to manifest? What would I be willing to work on? Okay. Is that your first Cups card? Mm-hmm. No, 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Would I be willing to, to be honest about, to deal with, to grieve, to heal, to transform, to work on, to manifest? And, you're going to have to utilize that strength. No. Okay. Okay, message from Spirit for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I really wanted to give you a lot of messages, so, but I will take these two. Okay. Since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes, a good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too, in the case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation, dug, poured, and built. Yep. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles willing to come visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. I am too, I gotta say. And you're not alone. You don't have to be. Dear you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where all this is going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on that now. Oh, focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? Goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What are your dominant thoughts right now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Yes. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful. Trust and be well. Thank you. Bye-bye.